change. Be the change. So it's easy to change your hair or buy new clothes, go on a diet, change something in the appearance. It's easy. Then you are kind of being the change, and you're changing something, which is changing something. And then there is with shadow work, like people doing shadow work. After doing shadow work, people might find that they want to actually change the job that they have. They might just want to start the business that they always wanted to start. They might want to leave a relationship, or they might want to enter into a relationship. They might want to change their circumstances into different circumstances because it vibes better with who they truly are. So the shadow work can get you from, you can double your income, like your life can just become so much better if you should take the time to look at your shadow and then work on your shadow. It's an uncomfortable place to go to, but it's the most rewarding place to go to. And my focus here is on you, your situation, the people on your mind, stuff like that. And then how can you better these scenarios for yourself? How can you become a more stronger version of yourself? How can you become more confident within yourself? How can you become more authentic within yourself? And how can you find your true voice? And how can you find the courage and be brave enough to voice your authenticity to the world around you? And you know, by doing these things, that's when you feel a sense of freedom as a human being, a sense of freedom as a soul. Like you can go out and you can do what you want to do and you're aware of the consequences. You do, like, you know, it's a freedom in it. And it's all available right now to all of us. But it does require change. So you have to be the change. Otherwise, things will stay the same, unfortunately. So, great Father God, Holy Spirit, Great Spirit, Presence. What is the overall message here today? Faith, hope, support, miracles, and spirituality. Faith, a life without faith and a life with faith is two very different lives. One without faith is going to cause a lot of uncertainty. Like here you are, a little human on planet Earth, walking around here, hopping around on planet Earth, little human with all our human faults, mistakes, all our confusion, all the disorientation and all that stuff, and all the lack of knowledge, the training to be a part of the matrix, all that stuff that goes into being a human. And there you are, hopping around on planet Earth without faith. And so it's going to be very scary. It's going to be very uncertain. There's going to be a lot of fear. There's going to be a lot of probably isolation, probably not venturing out, not doing the things that you could do. However, if you had a life of faith, and I don't care if you call the faith like it's, I have faith in a shoebox, because this shoebox is actually capable of maintaining my sanity, keeping things straight. I have faith that everything is going to work out the way it's supposed to work out. If I put my best foot forward and I do what is expected of me, then the rest is going to follow. And it's going to start wherever you're at. So with faith, now you have some kind of hope. You have some kind of, okay, maybe all the responsibility is not on my shoulders, so I can lean on something greater than myself. So there's a big advantage of finding some way that you can find an internal knowledge that you are a part of something greater than yourself, and to have faith in that. You don't have to go into religion, you don't have to go into all of that, but you can find faith in your own way. It will strengthen you, it will guide you on your way, it will make you feel a sense of belonging in a different way to this world. That's my experience. And so I encourage finding faith in some way, shape or form in your life. Moon card. Okay. High Priestess. And King of Cups. Okay, so here we have, and we all have all of these. These are different aspects of all of us. So we're human beings. We're full of joy and good things, and we're full of like shadow and unfortunate things that keep us stuck, or they keep making us doing weird things or stuff like that. And so we all have these aspects within us, and we can all choose how to develop or which ones to develop. We can choose which ones to work on, to try and change it. And we can do all these things. And this is why the tarot is so beneficial, because it speaks to archetypes and it speaks to the different aspects of us as human beings. And so if a person, you, me, someone else, if a person is showing up with the Moon and the High Priestess in reverse and then the King of Cups, then there might be something with this person that they are not telling you about. There's some kind of a hidden truth, and a mystery surrounding this person. Maybe they're not talking, they're not saying anything. They might be wearing a mask. This person might be very emotionally intelligent, intuitive, passionate. And then the High Priestess in reverse. So then ignoring the intuition. Maybe someone here is ignoring their intuition. You know that there's something hidden. Okay, so you know on an intuitive level, you know that there is something hidden. When there is something hidden, it is difficult to get answers because it's hidden, right? So you can't just go over to people. If you have people around you that you think are scheming, like I feel like they are putting up a show over there, like they're kind of putting this together to make me feel a certain way, or they're kind of doing these things to have something look like it is. And so you can't just go over there and ask them, hey, are you folks just acting right now, or just doing this for that purpose? And of course they're going to say no if they're doing it in hidden. If it's not going to be in the light, they're not going to admit it to you. So even if you did go and ask, then it would just be a silly situation because you wouldn't get any answers. And so trusting the intuition instead of having to go and ask these people who might be doing this stuff, because they're not going to tell you. And so trusting the intuition. Someone here is showing up. You know that there is something hidden. And also someone is maybe trying to stand up there and be like all emotional and passionate and very, this is about leadership. It's a king, it's cups, it's emotional, standing up. And this can be you too, that you have all these qualities. You have all these qualities, and below your surface is a lot of emotion. You're very emotionally intelligent. You do understand what is going on there. And then, so this could be just a encouragement from Spirit to, you don't have to reveal everything either. Like you can keep your secrets, or you can keep your mystery about you. And the High Priestess, just learn to trust that inner voice. That inner voice is like the GPS system from Spirit, from the Great Almighty, from the shoebox, from everything, like everything that you rely on. There's the GPS inside, your intuition, and it's for you personally. So this is your personal GPS, your intuition. And if you can practice trusting it, you are going to be able to guide yourself right out of those little scenarios that is going on the side, or whatever intentions are around you that is trying to make you do stuff. You're going to be able to maneuver away from it, because your intuition is going to say, and it's going to say yes, or it's going to say, and you just feel this little, and then you just go the other way. You don't have to know where you're going the other way, just go somewhere else. Or like, just listen to it and practice listening to it. Those times in the store where you're like, I don't know why I'm trying to grab this roll of whatever, and you find something in the store, roll of plastic bags, and you're like, why am I trying to buy these? Do I need them? No, I don't really need them. And then you buy them anyway. And then later that day, someone is asking, do you happen to have some plastics bags on you? And you'd be like, yeah, actually, I do have some plastics bags here. I don't know why I bought them, but this is probably why I bought them. So here you go, you can have them. And little things like that when you listen to your intuition. Or you could be in the same scenario and then you could be like, no, you know what? It was so funny that you're going to ask about that, because I was in the store earlier today and I was just almost grabbed it and almost bought it, and then I didn't. So I should have listened to my intuition. And oftentimes that's what happens, because we just tend to ignore the intuition. Society doesn't teach us how to listen to the intuition, because the intuition is non-conformity. Hiding the intuition, ignoring the intuition would be conformity. Non-conformity would be listen to your intuition, then you're on your own path. And have faith that you are being guided in the right direction, and that if you're doing things from unconditional love, or you're doing things from the kindness of your heart, from the goodness of your heart, you are going to walk in the right direction. And then you can have faith and trust that. And how about this person on your mind? Okay, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Pentacles in reverse. And Four of Wands. Upright. Okay, so this this person on your mind, who you might see as a new opportunity, you might see them as someone, wow, that might be someone great that I could work with. Or maybe this person here is someone that I could create something with. Or perhaps this one here is someone that I could get something started with. Or the person on your mind, it seems like it might be someone who seemingly or this person on your mind, like, okay, the person on your mind, they're not going to be that opportunity that you can work with. The person on your mind, they're not going to be also the teamwork, the collaboration, the dedication, like the unity that you might be thinking that this person there might have with in regards to work, in regards to your time management, in regards to your ideas, your money, your wealth. They won't be bringing in perhaps what you was thinking that they might. Though they are showing up with like Four of Wands, which is celebration. This could be stability, partnership, wedding. So the person on your mind, they're showing up as maybe more of a partner, a homebody, or whatever. Not so much opportunity, not so much collaboration and teamwork in the things that maybe you are working on, or things that you are creating and stuff like that. But they might be a foundation. This can also, it doesn't have, so the person on your mind, this can also be like a homecoming, like a if you wanted someone to stay at home, or you wanted someone to be at home and nurture or whatever, then this person on your mind, they might be able to do that. But the person on your mind, you won't be able to create the work with them. And also this person, specific person on your mind, will not be the opportunity or the fresh start, or like a new job, raise, promotion, investment. But they might be stability in your life. They might hold a stability in your life, which is also great. And then shadow work. Shadow work could be, this is a Neon Awakening Twin Flame card. Okay, so it's coming out in reverse. And so shadow work might be to understand that this might not be your twin flame. Like, this is not a twin flame. This is someone practical. And the shadow work might be to allow that to be. Maybe that's what you need, to allow that to be, and to, or it could be like, don't set your standards too low. It depends on what this person brings to the table, or the person on your mind, what they bring to the table. Are they just going to wallow around at home and be boring and all? Then maybe it's not, maybe it's better to aim for something that has more energy alignment, that has more possibility for working together, to creating something together and doing stuff like that. So the shadow work can be like, don't settle too low just because it feels safe or like stable. Like, aim for something higher, because you can get the stability and the safety with someone who also brings in passionate joy and fun into your life. And shadow work. Shadow work also, sometimes people will say, you know, this is the tradition, this is the way we're supposed to do things, this is the way it's supposed to be. And so we're just going to hang on to the conformed version of society, and we're going to keep doing that. And so shadow work can be, you know, the traditional stay at home or be like this. And then the shadow work can be like, sometimes we have to clip those traditions and just let it go, because there can be so much more to this person on your mind. They can hold so much more value in your life than just being like 2 shoes and a body occupying space in your house somewhere or in your flat somewhere. And so they can be more than that. Like they can be someone that is actually giving more to your sense, just not just the stability. And so the traditional way that we have been trained and formed and shaped and conformed into by society is saying that, like the hierophant, oh, you're going to get married, then you're going to have 2.5 kids, and then you're going to have a house, and then you're going to do this, and then maybe you go on vacation or a cruise every so often, and you go on a vacation, and that's your life. Now you're happy, and that's how we're supposed to live. And then you'd be like, but I don't want to be on a cruise. It's too much eating. It's just indulging. It's like not for me, like too many people there on stuffed in a boat. So there are different perspectives. You don't have to do what the tradition is saying. And in regards to this person on your mind, you don't have to settle just because society says that, oh yeah, you should do that, because that's what always has been done. But you can say, well, okay, I appreciate that, and I can respect that it's always been done that way, and I respect that. And also I am taking advantage of my rights as a person to make my own choices. Having faith, though, in any kind of way that you can. And the storm. Okay, every hurricane comes to an end. It always ends somehow. Whatever you're going through, it always will end somehow. But if you do settle in with this person on your mind, if you settle in with something that you do it only for that little piece of stability or safety, then you are going to sacrifice a lot more. And so that would be the choice that you can make. You can make either choice, but every hurricane comes to an end. With faith, you are going to be able to stand up and create your own space. You are going to be able to find those connections that are truly a match on an energetic level and in a higher realm way. And we got the 6 of Wands. And there's going to be victory. With faith, keep on keeping on, keep chipping away. Whatever this person that is being placed in your life that is around you somewhere, somehow listen to your intuition and go with the answer that it gives you. You have the right to choose. You are your own person. You have your own personal GPS because you have faith. And then also an energy here is victory, pride, public recognition. By standing up for what you believe in, breaking some of these traditions, doing the shadow work, understanding that you are not bound by these are not laws. It's not like it's illegal to not do what is traditional. You don't have to do that. You can choose. And choose always what is best for you and what will help you grow. And Esther and Abraham Hicks says, if you have not been practicing thoughts of resistance, the creation box process, everything that you put in your creation box, it just is. So the creation box process will be all that you will ever need to create a wonderful life. You ask, source answers, you let it in, you ask, and it is given. And the beautiful light in me, it honors, respects, and it loves the same beautiful light in you. Until next time, namaste.